Hello ladies, gents, and lobotomized vegetables. We return to Spelunky speedruns. There is never enough. There can never be enough Spelunky speedruns. I am ready to tackle the most awful challenges, such as spider bite and bat bite. Terrible things. I'm pretty sure I've said lobotomized vegetables at some point in the past, but I really liked it. It came to into my mind. And I just had to say it, and I make no apologies for saying it a second time. If you are capable of going into my archive and finding me saying that in the thousands out, well, at least this man died. At least there's that little bit of a silver lining in the entire interaction. Let me get out of here. It's alright, we're fine. 1 point in health. Who the hell needs health anyway? If you could go through each and every one of my intros and tell me whether I've said that again, I'll be really thankful. So get on it. There's good stuff there, but I'm going to ignore it in favor of just going forward. There could be something incredible in that crate that I've left behind like a piece of garbage. What a choice here. What a choice. Chest or Magdalene? I choose chest. Always choose chest. I'm a chest kind of guy. Dice are okay, but the chest is where I'm at. I would like to say that Magdalene maybe was worth saving. I will go on record saying that she maybe was not a useless piece of trash to leave behind. That is a distinct possibility. Should have time to get through this. Everything's going according to plan. I don't need health. All I need is gumption. All I need is my own initiative. Not to suffer terribly. Oh boy, this blue frog nearly ended my entire career. Oh baby, we have a dead shopkeeper. Maybe he will no longer be a bother to my person. Speedruns. I have said several times to the point of nausea that I will not stop them. And I am going to hang on to that. I should have whipped. And just like that, a tiny graze of a very light boomeranging into the back of my cranium. It was just the lightest touch. And it just ended my whole speedrun. And that was a good one too. It was a good one because it was the first we have established. First speedrun, best speedrun. And everything that comes after is just all a steep decline until maybe there's a tiny spike of brilliance at some point. So I very much eagerly await that point. Let's just get all the garbage out of the way so we can get to that point of brilliance as soon as possible. I've said many times, I enjoy these a great deal. I think they are top-notch Spelunky content. They're evergreen. Maybe they're not like the most popular thing that I could possibly do. That's not how I base my decisions. And I am 100% into just getting better at the speed running. You may not notice a difference between one runner and the next, but the needle is being moved slightly every time we bump it a little bit more, get a little bit better at the speed running business, and eventually we'll get to a point where we will fail miserably anyway. But it will be with a little bit more flair, or a little bit more panache, as we find even more ridiculous ways to be humiliated by this game. And that's my ultimate goal, really. I hate this. I'm going to put a bomb here. Watch it explode. So Major Stupid is going to go find it. Oh, I wanted to find the frog. That's what I wanted to do. Dastardly blue frog. Almost threw me into the maw of the beast right there. What a scum piece of garbage creature trying to end me in such a horrendous way. What is with all these damsels ready to be rescued? I don't know, but I appreciate their presence, and I will reward their presence through giving them onto the exit, passing them around. Please stop. These monkeys just cannot have Enough of my butt. Very upsetting. To be rear-ended by those filthy, disgusting AIDS-ridden monstrosities. Please, don't frog me. Totally take the time to get some extra bombs. Heesh! Rough times, but we found the exit. It's all good. This run is going places. We have so much health to spare. We just need the bombs now. Just need the bombs to not fail. Oh baby. Oh, I thought we were heading to the exit, but this is the exit. Found it. It's all good. Ice cave's always a little bit of guesswork there, but I'm a lucky boy. I'm quite the gambler at heart. My wife always says that she should take me to Vegas. She should take me to Vegas because I'm always so damn lucky, and I was born in St. Patrick's Day, so I'm pretty damn decent at guesswork in the sense of I was impressed with my estimates of counts and stuff like that. It's just very low level nonsense. But I tend to be correct in a lot of estimates, like how much money are we spending in this shopping cart. Ooh. Ooh. It's a store full of free things. All you need to do is embrace immediate and fulminating violence. My specialty. Wonderful. Am I even going the right way though? I hate everything. Please let me go. Oh. Just what I'm really good at. Being explosively violent. I knew that my skill set would come in handy at some point. They said they wouldn't. They said it wouldn't. Back at Juvie, they said that this path that you're going down is a dark path where all you're going to see is sadness. And who's laughing now? I am laughing as I obliterate the opposition. I should have gotten some sticky bombs here. Hate this though. That spider represented all the things between me and the exit, but thankfully my life was spared. Okay, brother. Let's see if we can get to the exit here. Everything's under control. I'm kind of hoping we don't find the black market, because if I find the black market, I will throw horrendously. It's been quite the trend. Wow. Nice. Give me all the levels just like this. It's been quite the trend that I throw horribly if I find the black market with this equipment. Maybe if I don't come across it, we actually have a really good run. We have 16 bombs. If I had gone for the giant spider, maybe I should have spent a bomb getting it, because this is not having sticky bombs is going to slow me down and all make a lot, because I am still super incompetent. And getting that done. Oh. Deep breath, just deep breath. Deep breath and resent Andy Hall. This is not their use thing. Andy Hall is the programmer. And he made it so that a lowly rock gets prioritized over a freaking mattock. And you can say, well, maybe you shouldn't have just jumped into a boomerang's trajectory. Shut your freaking mouth. How dare you even bring up the fact that I could have done something better. It's all the blame of prioritization between picking up a rock and a mattock, and I will have none of your lip, your attitude. I am the Spelunky expert over here. I am the boss. I'm in charge. You can't stop me. You can't contain me. I will not be caged. I will not be controlled. That is what I say. That's what I told all those police officers. And before I go a hold of that gun, they regretted each and every one of their batons and their assaults on me as I run away. And I call them all kinds of really vicious names. Stage number 1 of Hell Run is complete. Just take those deep breaths and just carry on. It's all good. I had it in my fingertips, and I lost it, just like that. The stage number 1 was done, and then my life was over. What did I tell you, fellas? You go through that steep ramp of decline. Hold on to the brilliance now and then. That has yet to happen. There's no real reason to kill this guy. There's literally no reason whatsoever. This actually slowed me down several seconds and gave me a weapon that is a direct detriment to any kind of speedrunning you want to do. And still I committed to the heinous act of ending his life. And for what? For what? Just so that brief moment of bloodthirst. Guess I'll use that. Just that brief moment of bloodthirst, and then it costed me greatly. I was hoping he would just go down, but instead I was a total moron. He was in a terrible spot, though. I should have simply bombed from the top if I had realized that was... Ow. If I realized that was a circumstance, I would have bombed from the top. But where I was coming from with 0 tools, now I'm actually legitimately wondering, what could I have done from the spot that I was coming from? Tough to say. I guess it would be like throw a bomb or get close enough and then run. Maybe that would have worked. Maybe there was a little gap that I could have maybe stomp him through or in. But it was a tough spot to get past that shopkeeper. Welcome to suggestions alongside a timestamp in the comments. Because by the time you see this, I would have completely forgotten that this situation existed. This is all stream of consciousness. It evaporates the moment I hit the stop recording button. It just completely goes away. Sometimes I'll revisit whatever the hell the video was, just because I wanted to remember something, or I want to come up with some kind of title. It's like, really, this happened? I have no recollection whatsoever of that leaving my mouth. And that's something that's pretty common. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. But it worked out. Slowly progressing with this teleporter. Alright, even less than 20 seconds still. Good stuff. Alright, this is totally safe. Why would you do that? It never works out. Teleporting up. Do something like this. Oh boy. Nope. I was trying to find some approach for that exit. That exit was just freaking cursed. It was cursed. As opposed to the incredible blessing that was the backwards whip of that arrow. Did you guys witness that? There was nothing in that pot to stop the arrow. It was me. It was all me backwards whipping that piece of garbage. Alright, please don't ruin everything again. You got this. You got this under control. Mattock probably the safest choice. It would have been a much better approach where my survivability is concerned. Couldn't see that one every day. That was a good one. That was something that I will cherish forever. That instance of me insta-sploding, not through teleporting into the powder keg, not through blowing it up all by myself, but Scorpion being the ultimate kamikaze, going "Hello Akbar!" and just absolutely obliterating my hopes and dreams for the future of this life. It's just heartwarming to see, really. What you got, friend? You got death in a package. Get murdered. Give me that good stuff. If there's something that I have verified and seen over and over and over and over, is the fact that I am unable to dual mech without explosives. Getting some practice in will be nice. Maybe I'll get around to doing that, especially like in a daily, not a daily, a custom level. Maybe I'll even make it some kind of event or something. All mech practice. And it will just be painful to watch. But damn it, just get some get some footage out of it, some damn mileage out of it, instead of just me sitting here in my computer doing absolutely nothing but just doing Olmec over and over and over and over. Just trying to work out the speed running of Olmec. What is this 1-1? Don't commit to this. This is garbage. It's been terrible today. Once more. I said this in the daily challenge. I'm going to repeat it here. Just Spelunky asserting its dominance after I do something that is slightly guilty of putting down its authority. I make a big tutorial video about how to deal with certain things in this game. I'm trying to show off my expertise and all that stuff. Beautiful. You know what? You gave it to me. I'm going to take it. This incredible 22-second camera 1-1 is going to take us places, baby. This is the one that's going to make it. This is the one that's going to make it. Definitely happening. Look at that. It enabled me to very, very, very stupidly do an easy, fast shopkeeper bamboozle. How do you like that? I got it done. This seed continues to be a pain in my asshole, with the 2 first levels being almost a whole minute. But it's all going to pay off in the end. Just you wait. This is all a test. Do you have the gumption? Do you have the cojones? Just stick around and get things done. Even when the going gets tough, you're going to stick around and get it done. Regardless of all the evils that you may find. Man, you avoid the arrow trap in such a wonderful way. Mess up spectacularly. That's the exit. Is it? Yeah. Down we go, and there's an arrow trap. I expected something to trigger before we got there. That was very dumb of me, but at least we made it there. It's alright, it's alright. We just die and we move on because we all knew that it was doomed. We all knew that it was doom in a box. It's absolute trash. There you go. I'm pretty good about the arrow traps so far. There's been a few false starts, a few terrible moves. We'll be the first to admit. Literally the first to admit. I'm the only one that I can possibly fess up to such a thing. I'll be the one. I'm a hero of the this narrative. I will receive all your accolades. Would you like to do dead? Congratulations for being destroyed. I hate you. Please. Oh, made it, baby. No. That could have been better. Oh man, there was a chest and there was a key right there. I just expected, since the key was so close to the exit, I was like, there's no way the chest is going to be close. But of course, Spelunky taking a dump on all my predictions. How does that even happen, brother? Oobla. How does that even happen? That bat not getting pickaxed into oblivion. Offensive is what it is. Alright. Oh boy. Could have been bad, but it wasn't bad. It was good. I hate this. This should be doable. Hate that I took that point of damage, but it was a worthy investment for getting the hell out of there. Pretty damn infuriating. Kind of fond of my health total right now, so let's not squander it. It's a good spot. To use that extra. Let's do it like this. Don't like it. Gonna do it like this. Why? It was quite the challenge. I was like, oh geez, are you going to stay here? Are you going to just stay here and be a major pain in my butthole? Thankfully, he left. Oh my goodness. This bat! Stop chasing me. You freaking weirdo. No, 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 no. I wanted to hide here. I overshot my jump. Man, that was a pretty damn decent one. We were going places with that one. It was looking pretty good. And I just made a tiny mistake. Most of the time it's just bad judgment. I have bad judgment and I suffer for it. That one, it was a solid strategy. Just get close, alert him. He would stop being a pain in my butt or get stomped if I continued jetpacking in that little pocket over there. Unfortunately, I just overshot. It was a little bit of a problem. My own fingers failed miserably to be precise in my evasion. Paid dearly for it. It was awful. Some really good shots that I have been squandering this one. Some serious good stuff. Did not see that exit until it was slightly too late. Yep. What the? Did it save me a point of health? I don't think it did. I think we were right there at the threshold where I did not get. Yeah, okay. What a present box! Fantastic. Yeah, good stuff. Tempted to keep that shotgun. We've had some success with the shotgun. There's no way that the key is gonna be there, right? We have said that before, and then I end up being wrecked by my own estimates, but didn't work out this time around. Oh baby, you have thing. Why though? Why would you take damage there? That's so silly. You had stuff, but it was pretty rough to kill that guy, so I'm okay with what I just did. Get close, especially a shopkeeper right above. Ooh! Another failure of precision. I was almost there, but for some reason, they hit the button in time. Oh, nice, nice 1-1. Some serious missteps in my fingertips today, and the usual lapses of judgment. This is something we're used to. Not so used to the egregious lacks of finesse. Definitely a notch below average. My average. It's not that high, but higher than this, you know? Maybe we could have gone for a low percent here. This is looking like a extremely fast mines. This is something to hold on to. Let's now have our health total in mind. Be a little careful with how we approach the entirety of the rest of the level. I think this is a worthy bomb. It's going to save us some time here, hopefully. Oh, that if that giant spider were in there, I definitely would have gone for that, but too much of a price to pay for that chest and key. Too rough. That being said, maybe not. Maybe just use the bomb. Simply use a bomb. What is this nightmare? Thankfully, the man trap was destroyed. Otherwise, that would have been the complete ending of our run. Oh man, one of these evil villages full of evil people. Thankfully, everything keeps working out somehow. So I don't know what's going on, but this is a gift from the Spelunky deities, and we should embrace it. Take it for all that it is. Murder this guy. We have to. It is necessary. This guy must go. And I'm going to keep the shotgun too. Keep the shotgun. Oh, come on. I was counting. We kept the shotgun, and then we lost the shotgun in the same level. I was counting on making whatever the hell I was trying to make, and then I already forgot it. Oh my goodness. What a nightmare. Of jungle level, but thankfully it turned around. Nice. Just the use of a symbol bomb. We might even have some short forgiveness here. They got glitched. We have an arrow. This arrow way to victory. Difficult to determine the exit. No, no forgiveness. I think I'm going to play it safer by not just simply jumping forth like I normally would have. This was an extremely fast mine, so if we can hold on to this run and not completely botch Olmec, which is a very real possibility. Ah, that sucked. We got stuck on this side of that deal. The ice totally wrecked me, the ice. Oh, that was a good one. That I destroyed. Garbage. Absolute garbage. I mean, it went down as we progressed through the jungle, but the time on that one was damn decent. I wasn't even keeping track of how long I was taking, but it was decent. It was a good one. What you got? You got murder-worthy items. Oh, okay. Please get me out of here. You know what? You are a worthy individual, Major Stupid. I have grabbed all the things that I wanted, and now we can go to the exit, benefit from our incredible savior chops, and off we go to other wonderful places. We have, wow, should have been spit on. I should have been spit on. That's what I deserved. Alrighty then. We have lots of explosives. We got Olmec covered. We got the way forward covered. I wanted to use a bomb, but I failed miserably. Whew. I failed miserably, and now here we are. I don't think that's the exit, so we're just going to keep going in circles. What? Why you do this to me? Give me an easy. What the? Oh. What is happening right now? This is the stupidest, most garbage mines level I've ever seen. And I got spit on. It was looking great, and then 1-3 happened, and everything collapsed into just a pile of humiliation. What a horrible, terrible experience. If I had simply used a bomb to clear that shopkeeper, everything would have been fine. Just pick it up, throw it at him, and carry on with life. But no, no quick thinking, only stupidity here. Get wrecked, bat. You suffer the fate I suffer every other damn run. A ricocheting arrow going straight into my rectum. Oh yeah, you know, good stuff. Some bombs for Adam in the most awful configuration. Imaginable. I transposed the N and the other word. I was like, let's get the paste, but no, you already alerted the giant spider, you absolute buffoon. You can't just get. Look, there's a giant. There's a big black message at the bottom of the screen. I could not see the spikes. That was not a spot where you would expect spikes. So I think I can be cut some slack. Why though? I should have simply used a rope there. I can be cut some slack. Excuse me, Spelunky. It's me, your good old Uncle Blargo calling. You have given me plenty of the steep decline in quality. Where is my moment of brilliance? Where is that spike of mercy? All you've done is craft dastardly traps for me to fall into. You may say, oh, you've got a whole bunch of jetpack runs. Yeah, but they were also plagued with horrendous circumstances that completely prevented me from doing anything with those jetpack runs. It's not my fault. It's the fault of the random level generation. We're due for our spike of brilliance. You can't leave me like this. This is some major, awful blue balls. I can't withstand this kind of treatment. I must be serviced in some way. Okay, we'll do this way. There you go. At least we got a little bit of health at the end of it. Tempted by that crate, but it was already on the 20-second mark, so can't do it. It's alright, we'll just get a random black market in our way, and everything will work out for the best. Oh, I thought for sure that was the way forward, but it wasn't. That is the way forward. We can just walk there. Unfortunately, nothing is looking very good for this run. Not very high prospects on this one. Wrong path. What is going on? Everything's full of horrible impediments to my progress. And I got nothing going right. I was ready to go for the exit, you evil blue ball and blue frog. Can't believe you stopped me from going in there, you cock blocker. I thought, oh, frog saved me, no. The irony. Oh, that orange frog just smearing its ball sack right across my face. What a piece of garbage. I mean, obviously, the problem was mine because I took the fall damage. When I wanted to stomp on the frog, 2 points of health. Oh man, if I had seen Jackie ready to be rescued. If I had seen Jackie ready to be rescued, I would have simply kept going because there was also the crate. Give me a 7-second 1-1 anytime. I'll spin a rope. I don't care. I'm flush. I will have everything I need. I was whipping with a little bit of panic. I'll do it like this. I'll do you dirty like this. You did. I'll do you dirty. This is it. This is the spike of brilliance. This is what I was talking about. After all that horrible blue balling. This is here. It's here. It's gonna happen. Now we're going to get some stickies. All that jizz is going to enable me. Stick them bombs. And now there's going to be like 3 crates, all of them with 3 bombs each. It's all going to happen like that. We're going to be able to scrape enough bombs to get through Olmec. I figured I don't want to spend the bombs here. And it was indeed the right call. You just want to go 1/4 with this jetpack and no black market. I am not ready. I'm also not ready to deal with those bees. Please. I could smell that bee's butt, and it did not smell good. Whew. Did not expect him to turn on a dime like that. That's something I did not cover in Spelunky 101 Shopkeepers that maybe I should have. Just very briefly, their turning patterns, because they can turn a dime no problem. They have no problem at all if they're on a flat surface to just turn around and wreck your day. Well, a little painful, but we'll make it through. Oh my goodness, get me out of here. Oh, horrible jungles. It's a nightmare. Oh, we got through in record time. Only 1 bomb though. This is not going to pan out. It's not going to pan out, Olmec. We need some kind of way to get this done. Of course, we also need a way to survive. But for now, I'll take actually just seeing the temple. That will be good enough for me. With this jetpack, the ice caves becomes not trivial, just easier. Okay, off it goes. Easier to deal with. No longer just blindly guessing and getting absolutely destroyed by the level taking the wrong shape at the bottom. Very nice. Very nice. Jetpack gives us a little bit of endurance and insurance. It's good stuff to be able to just descend. Find the idiot, watch him collapse into the abyss to forever scream into the darkness as we laugh and cackle maniacally. Right behind him. Ooh. That was safe, but just barely. And tell where the exit is at. I guess we'll go this way. Pretty annoying. Still pretty fast though. Now just give me those crates. Give me some bombs in a crate. That'll be amazing. I might even go, if I make it there, I might even go for... we have to spend our last bomb. There's no option. There's no choice. Hate it, but that one kind of had to be done. Oh, yeah, he has a tendency to jump back up there. We kind of had to spend that one. Anubis was a major pain in the butt. There was no real path. Just despair. Is this... Okay, did not get triggered. We do have 1 rope. All right. Good tempo, brother. What is the time? I did not even look at it. Oh boy. Okay, this is the exit. Can't even see the time right now. I'm just too focused. Oh, I was gonna trigger that. Oh. What's the time? Do I have time? 3 minutes. Do I have time to go to the top of Olmec's lair, see if we can get some bombs so we can get a very, very quick Olmec's laying? I think I want to do that because I don't have bombs, so it's going to be a major pain in the ass to get Olmec to go down through the shaft. So this can be, if Olmec's treasure trove cooperates, this can be a personal best if I don't fail miserably. Alright. Nope. Come on. There's some bombs. Give me some more. Yeah. Alright. Make it all the way to the bottom now. This is the scene. Yeah. Come closer. You fatso. Oh, that's not it. It is it. Oh boy. Had to get a little close there. Give me through. Oh, 346, baby. Pretty sure that breaks the... I told you, fellas. This is it. This is the spike of brilliance. We get another personal best. This is not like a big event. I think my personal best right now is 350 something. Should probably keep track of it. But I think it was the right choice going to get those bombs at the top instead of just throwing the time away. If we had been closer to 330 or something like that, I would have been like, oh, okay, let's just try to do it the old-fashioned way. But let's go get some bombs instead. And it worked out. Only took 40 seconds out of it. There you go, a personal best score. After an enormous cavalcade of nonsense, as we usually do, that spike of brilliance, I told you, oh, there's just a theme for this entire video. Was a theme. It was just narrative building up and down. We got our start with optimism. We find some impediments. The hero's journey brings us down into the trough of our low point of our motivation, and but when then we find our push to make it through and just rise above the challenge and succeed. And here is old Paco trying to enjoy his day through the desert. Can't wait to get to an airport, get back to civilization, and enjoy his life in the most depraved environment he can possibly find. Hopefully you had a good time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, just hold on to that hope.